This is Mr. Martin. These are video notes for Pre-Calculus Advanced. We are in Unit 7, Section 7.3. We're working with identities, and for this last example in the notes packet, we want to establish another identity. So we've got this big mess of stuff on the left, and remember, you can work on the sides independently, but normally we like to start with the more complicated side and keep going until we make it equal the less complicated side. So over here I've got two fractions. Normally what I want to do is add those together. So I'm going to go ahead and add these. So I'm going to do sine times sine to give me sine squared theta. And then since we're adding them, I'm going to do plus. And then I've got 1 plus cosine theta times 1 plus cosine theta. And we'll probably go ahead and FOIL that out in a minute. And then we just multiply the denominators. So I have 1 plus cosine theta times sine theta. And we'll go a few steps before we determine if we want to distribute that denominator yet. But for now, we'll just leave it the way it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and FOIL this product on the top. So I'm going to have sine squared theta plus 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times cosine theta is plus cosine theta. Cosine theta times 1 is plus cosine theta. And cosine theta times cosine theta is cosine squared theta. And that's going to be over our denominator of 1 plus cosine theta times sine theta. Now, if you notice what we have, I have a sine squared theta here plus a cosine theta over there. That's one of our identities, so if I put those two together, I get 1. Okay, so those two together make this 1. So that goes to there, and that goes to there, and then plus, and then the rest of that stuff. 1 plus cosine theta plus cosine theta is 2 cosine theta. And that's all over 1 plus cosine theta times sine theta. Still haven't decided if I want to distribute that. Come over here, I have 1 plus 1 is 2, so I have 2 plus 2 cosine theta over 1 plus cosine theta times sine theta. And each of my terms in the numerator has a 2 in common, so I'm going to factor that out. So I have 2 times 1 plus cosine theta. If you're not sure you factored it right, go ahead and redistribute to make sure you got the step before, which we will. And here's my denominator again. So it looks like it was a good thing that we didn't distribute that on the bottom, because I see that these cancel out now. So I get 2 over sine theta. And remember our trick, I can move any trig function between numerator and denominator and change it to its reciprocal. So if I move the sign to the top, it becomes 2 cosecant theta, which in fact establishes the identity that it's equal, the original expression was equal to 2 cosecant theta. Alright, so a lot of different techniques in that problem. Again, get as much practice as you can. And ask questions when you need it, and we will see you next time.